So number one, speaking of how Lincoln Way East has 3 running backs who can put up over 200 yards at the drop of a hat. Number one is Jordan Corbett from Lincoln Way East. He is number 3 on the depth chart, and after last week, number 1 on Lincoln Way East fans' hearts because he put up 200. It's a good one. This came out. Put up 217 yards rushing and 1 touchdown in a 31-0 win over Bolingbrook, who put up a good fight for the first half. Bolingbrook did. Brother Rice, quarterback John Bean, he's week 2 now in the conversation for player of the week. He rushed for 3 touchdowns and passed for another touchdown in a 31-0 victory over Montini, shutout victory over Montini for the CCL Blue title. And then Richards wide receiver Walter Riley. He only had 2 touchdowns, but both I saw his catches for these touchdowns described as like circus catch, and like he drug someone with him for 34 yards to get into the end zone. So like just put on an absolute show, as did a lot of the rest of Richards' team this past week. So of those 3, who's your player of the week?
Mine would have to be Bean. I mean, 4 touchdowns, right? 3 rushing, 1 passing. That kid is super talented. I mean, he's the key to that team's success. So seeing him have a week like that, their final week in a game like that, you know, to try and finish out a perfect season, my pick is definitely with Bean.
Yeah, as much as I said I wasn't convinced about Brother Rice, and for some reason I am convinced about John Bean. He was definitely one of the top quarterbacks I saw this year, and if anything, that was my worry. He has to do way too much, in my opinion, for them. But yeah, he'd be my pick for player of the week. However, I would like to mention Zach Anderson of Peyton, who is probably the only guy all season who has, I think he caught a touchdown pass. He was getting crazy rushing yards up the middle against Kenwood, and then he kicked the game-winning extra point.
Yeah,
with Lon Treadwell?
Yeah, with all of Gately just on his case and every. I mean, it was basically 6,000 Kenwood fans and 40 Hardy Peyton fans over there.
40. It was like.
Yeah, that was a pretty amazing performance by him. So Zach Anderson deserves a little credit.
Noted. Good job, Zach. Well, I will say, I think we just made history because we all 3 agree that John Bean is the player of the week. So John Bean, congratulations. You were very close when Taekwon Cox won it a few weeks ago, and I believe this is your week, week 9.
Congratulations,
week, John Bean, Brother Rice.
Bean. First player of the week that we've agreed on.
All 3 of us. I don't know what's going on.
I usually disagree.